It's 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
And here we are.
Good evening.
Do the finger wave. Wave the finger. Oh, 13 people watching. That proves one thing.
Drone Seekers is live?
Drone Seekers is live from
Drone Seekers is live.
Florida.
Not from Idaho today. Florida.
No, he's not in Kansas anymore. He's in Florida.
Not in Kansas anymore. Yeah.
Right, let's have a quick look who's in the chat. We've got Tuck and Laurie are out on a walk. Stevie Knowles and hiya. I don't know who he is, but I'll say hello.
Mike, no, that was Mike Wright.
Mike, right. Mike. Oh, right.
He flies in Nevada.
There, he must be brilliant.
I've been on
Hi, Michael. How you doing? Yeah. Hope you're watching the Drone Seekers show on that. Anyone not watching the Drone Seekers show? Ron. Ron, are you watching the Drone Seekers show? Right. Stevie Knowles, how you doing? 107 Drones, how are you doing?
Caroline.
Sup, Mikey? Sup, Mikey? What's up? What's up?
That was 107. That's Barkley. Barkley was sitting next to me all day long. He flies in Nevada like no other, Jackie.
And Lauren. And who else we got here? Must be someone else here. We get 107 Drones.
Alan, Drone Views Media.
Drone Views Media. Alan, how you doing?
That's Alan.
Sally. Hi, Sally. Sally. And ready, Marcus? Sweet Caroline. Even though. Right. Well, it just goes to show 8 o'clock here, 3 o'clock Marcus time, and we're still in sync. How about that? 5 hours wrong.
How's that?
Hi, Jerry. Gerard, how you doing? You know what we got here? Yellow Rose Drones. Not
Yellow
sure
Rose Drones. Who's that?
Oh, no. What have we got here? What?
Barkley.
Is he with you? Have you got this man here, Marcus?
Yes, I have. He's sitting right next to me.
We have a surprise for everyone. Right,
Ooh,
we got
hang
here.
on, the Canadian contingent is here too. We should get Gary come in for a second. We're truly international.
Truly international, all over the world now.
Yeah, he's not coming, so he's busy.
Who's that? Hope he's watching.
Gary Foster, you
Gary, you are live on the Drone Seekers
Gary.
Sunday Show.
live. Holy shit.
You are very, very live.
You're the most international guy in the room here.
Yeah.
There we are. You're all over the world now.
Gary does the show before the show.
Seekers.
So before the show.
Live on the
Hi, you're live on the Drone Seekers Show. Smile, wave, no swearing.
Hello, welcome from Spain.
Welcome.
We welcome you from Spain.
Big man from Spain, and Jackie's from Spain. Me and Kevin in the UK.
Outside.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I'm listening to the conversation.
I bet you did, Marcus.
There were a couple of You're right.
Caroline says, surprise today.
Gary,
Let's get rid of this banner. I've got a banner whizzing out. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We don't want the banner there, do we?
Opal fruits.
Make your mouth water. I was going to say, I bet you couldn't put a whole one in your mouth without chew it, but that's from
Fruit pastels.
That's fruit pastels, yeah. Fruit pastels, right. Okay, right. Well, it's special guest time. We can't keep waiting no longer. We can eat all the sausage rolls, and then we won't have any for tea.
Let's welcome this week's
Drone Seekers live show special guest.
There he is, Lee.
Lee.
Hey there.
As if by magic he appeared. And
By
By the way, the room where Marcus is where I was flying my drone last night. That room right there where Marcus is, that's where I was flying.
What I want to know, then, Lee, have you still got it? Have you still got the drone?
Am I li-
Is it still in one piece?
Yeah, it's still in one piece.
Well, there you go. Better than mine. No, mine's still in
Better
one
than
piece.
But yeah, I was flying. That's where I was flying was right there.
We did.
There's some
end up with a
chandeliers
Zavada
up on top. I was flying around them and under the tables and into the front lobby. And I went out through the door. The had enough motion sensor to go out the door and outside to fly around where the other guys were flying. But then coming back in, it was after 10 p.m. You had to have a key card to hold up to get in. So I just waited until Bob Dempsey from Old Farts with Drones was walking in, and he's only like 5 foot tall. And I just came in right behind him and zipped right back in.
So, Marcus, have you got anyone near you, or Lee, have you got anyone near you that we might know? Like Ken Heron or
Ken
anyone
Heron was here
famous?
yesterday. He was there for a few minutes, but Billy Kyle, we just flew with
Wow.
Billy Kyle a couple minutes ago.
Really?
Lon Denard. Boy, that was pretty much the original Dobo was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Ken Dono. Yeah, talked to him for quite a
Have
while.
they all gone now then, Marcus?
He ate some of my pretzels.
He did well. Yeah, Ken Dono had something going on, and he left. And Ken Heron was only there for just not very long, was he, Lee? He wasn't there very long.
A few hours, but he helped. Was it Ron Camato? Rob Camato,
Rob
whatever.
Camata. Rob
Yeah, he was
Camata.
having trouble getting his controller working with the Zavada. And Ken actually sat and spent probably 30, 40 minutes trying to help fix it. And we finally said, no, you're right. You're going to have to send it back to DJI.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Drone Nation says that Ken Heron is in the next room. Go and get Ken
he-
Heron.
So Drone Nation is standing right next to me.
No, I'm not Drone Nation.
Go and get him.
There you are.
Wrong.
Ron, go and get Ken Heron. We want Ken Heron on the show.
And Billy Kyle, he is actually working on a top secret drone, and he was looking for locations to go fly. So we gave him some tips. Ron had some. I'm not kidding. Ron had some really good secret spots that he flew on in Jupiter, Florida. So he sent Billy down there to try him out.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm.
So, are we privy to know about this new drone, or we're not supposed to know anything about
We're not. No, nor was I. I could not see it. Could not. I mean, he.
And you're not privy to the secret spots either.
Yeah.
it? We won't tell anyone. Just to tell them Billy Kyle, you know.
Yeah, this is just a private chat, you know. Nobody's watching.
You tell him it's a secret chat.
No,
But if Jackie wants to come over, we'll show her where all these secret spots are.
Hey, I got to tell you, Jackie, it was Avada heaven. Everybody flies
Looked it.
Avada right now. And Lee, I don't know if you were still there. Alexis.
Yes,
actually lost
I
her
was.
con-
I was
Three-
having interference with my Avada, and I landed because of that.
Wow.
Her drone crashed on top of a huge condo. How tall do you think that condo was?
10 floors.
10 floors, Lee, something like that.
Wow.
10, 15 floors, yeah.
Yeah, on the roof of this condo.
And the security guard
She
didn't
was
want to let him in.
Yeah, the guards didn't like it.
Drone world.
Yeah.
We'll just get back. Get back.
Have you got an Avata yet, Marcus?
But they let her in. She recovered it.
They
The battery separated, and I think it was, I don't know if it was the lady that was helping watch them or somebody else said, oh, there's an ink cartridge laying over here. No, it was the battery.
I know all about
That's
that.
why I have on mine, I've got that little plug to stop and keep the battery in.
So did anyone?
Backpack Jack has that too.
So did anyone get April Fool big time? I did it to someone.
Okay, so you probably heard the story already.
No,
No.
I haven't. That's
Close.
why I keep. I've seen this back. Mikey got.
Yeah.
Looks like Mikey
Oh,
got.
they got
sticked
me.
up.
They got
I've got
me
the
good.
clip for mine. My battery's not going anywhere.
Cool.
I just
Yeah.
super glued my battery in.
How did they get you then, Marcus?
But I also had the lights on it for flying indoors and at nighttime.
So, Steve, you honestly don't have video of me getting April Fooled yesterday?
No,
I figured somebody sent you the video.
no. Oh, is it on YouTube?
Well, I don't know. There were cameras everywhere. I know that.
Lee, do you know anything about this?
Everybody had cameras.
Oh, why
Yeah,
won't nobody send it to
We
us?
we need someone to actually send us a link to a video
Yeah, we need to
we
hear
can actually
about
show on here, just to show this show.
The only video I've got up is the sunrise video over. It's over at my Yellow Rose Drones YouTube channel. Just one of the latest videos. I'm going to do some videos of the chasing. Mac Air was flying his plane, a fixed wing, and there was like at any given time there was 4 or 5 drones. One time it was all Avata chasing his plane.
Damnedest
I'll tell you
thing
what,
you've
Lee.
ever seen in your life.
Lee, you talked about the sunrise, yeah? So,
Yes.
Right, let's watch this.
Let's have a look.
Cool. That looks so nice.
Fantastic. Really.
Yeah, that was a Mini 3 Pro.
Scott Enterprise beam me up, Scott.
Yeah, that was a DJI Mini 3 Pro that I shot that with.
That's a good. So
You got up
That's
early to
Terry's
do that.
favorite drone.
what?
Yeah, I got there way early, and I'm in a different time zone, so it was even worse.
So Lee, how did you I take you flew to Florida? Yeah.
I drove
Oh, you so how long?
1,248 miles, actually about 1,300 miles, 3 days driving.
Wow.
Oh,
I left San Antonio, drove to Hammond, Louisiana, where Johnny Droneflyer lives, and then met him at 6:30 in the morning, and we drove to Tallahassee, where Scott Jackrabbit FPV lives, and picked him up. We all caravan, and then we drove to Gainesville. And when we got to Gainesville, we stayed at the Holiday Inn, and they were interested in drones, and so I flew the Mini 3 Pro outside. And I was showing the guy, I posted pictures over on Facebook, and I said, "How old is this building?" And he said, 4 years. And I said, "Hey, look at your roof. You need to get somebody up here. You got standing water and some leaks getting ready to happen."
Oh, wow.
And he goes, "Oh, wow." And then I said, "You want me to fly inside?" And I said, "I got a different drone." I flew the Avata inside while he was watching on my phone, and in under the chairs and around down the hallway, and nobody else was in the lobby. And then I asked the lady behind the counter, I said, "Do you got any paper back there, or is it all electronic?" And I'm getting a little bit of a buzz on the line.
is it like
I think
Who's
that's
changed
Marcus.
something?
Marcus?
Well, look, it's got
Marcus.
stuck. Oh, no, it's moving. What's going
Yeah.
on?
But anyway, I went and flew back behind the counter over the head of the lady behind the counter. And I said, "Hey, you need to cool down. Here's a breeze."
I'm just trying to solve this technical issue.
It's Marcus. It stopped when
Okay.
you muted.
Marcus, the Wi-Fi for the hotel, I had to go cell phone.
Bang it. Bang it.
Oh.
If in doubt, bang it.
He's getting ready to tell the joke of the week.
Winky move.
Oh, no. Can't hear you.
I'll mute Marcus. There we are. I'll mute him a minute.
That's better.
There we
I've muted him. I've muted him. Marcus is talking.
Oh, poor Marcus.
He's a mime now.
It's his
We
pacemaker.
can't hear you. Hello.
He's a mime.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's try again. Hang on. Nope, still
Oh,
buzzing.
no, he's fine. No, stop it.
Marcus,
Send him a message.
I did say I'll send
Marcus,
you buzzing.
read-
He's changing locations.
Try again. Hang on. What it?
Right,
Don't let
North
Barkley
Dakota.
get near there. He'll put his face in the camera.
We want Ken Herron and Billy Child on here. Oh dear. No, that's what he does.
Ken disappeared before the event was over yesterday, which would,
Hey.
I would like to see him stay a little longer, but
So is it just one day then? Really? Is it like one?
they have the big day is on Saturday, and we had, I think, 130 some odd pilots, and
Wow.
then on Sunday they switched to a different location. They don't start at sunrise, and it's Max Air 420 brought out his big fixed wing airplane. I got good video of that. Getting ready to work on it later. But you want to hear a funny story? I'm on the way over to Dolman Park where they're having it. I stopped at a car show. I went, hey, they got a sign up. It says Cars and Coffee. I'm going to go over there and fly over to all these, old collectible cars.
Well,
And so I asked permission, and I am a commercial drone pilot. And so I asked permission. They said, sure, go ahead. And so I flew over there. Well, the owner of the coffee shop who was sponsoring it, he walked up to me and he says, when you get done doing your thing, come talk to me. I'm going, I'm in trouble. No, he wanted to hire me to fly through his drive-through behind a customer and record the person placing an order and getting their coffee at the drive-through.
oh,
Wow.
And I said, well, you want me to fly inside too? And you can do that? But sure. So he had two of the girls open up the front doors. I flew under the canopy and inside and just flew down the length and made a slow turn and came back out. And they waved at me as I was leaving. And he said, okay, do it one more time, but start higher up. And so I did that one a second time. And then he said, okay, we're ready for the car. They had a convertible Mustang come through and they pulled up, pointed at the sign, acted like they were ordering, pulled up to the window. The lady reached right out and smiled and waved at them, and they waved back and gave them the coffee, and they drove off. And so they were happy, but it was easy $100. I said, if you're going to hire me, I normally would have paid $300-400, charge you $300 or $400 for this. But since I'm already here and I'm doing the car show, hey, under $100, so okay, fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what being a commercial drone pilot is, has its advantages.
Yeah.
And I carry $1 million liability insurance too. So
we go, Marcus. We can't hear Marcus.
Say
go
something.
ahead.
Oh no, it's frozen again now.
Let's
Look.
all freeze like Marcus.
Hey. Nah, you're frozen.
You frozen,
Oh,
Marcus.
no.
You froze.
Oh, dear.
Ladies and
Now
gentlemen,
He's using the hotel Wi-Fi, and I had to get off of it.
Marcus, you using the what?
If he didn't do the paid, there's a paid version and a free version. And if you know the free version, it's slow.
Do you know what? I had that at a hotel once. So they said, if you want good quality Wi-Fi, you have to pay for it. I thought, I paid for it. I've hired a hotel.
Well, they wanted $5 a day for the high-speed Wi-Fi.
Right.
And I'm cheap. I didn't pay for it.
And I'm just on T-Mobile. I didn't
Oh,
hook
it's
up to
better.
the
We can hear you
Wi-Fi.
now.
You can hear you fine.
Yeah, I
Marcus.
switched over to T-Mobile on mine too, on the cell phone.
Are you on your mobile, Marcus?
I'm on my cell
Yeah.
phone. I'm on my cell phone mobile.
It's better. We can hear you better now as well.
Lee's
Yeah.
got a good signal there, but I mean, considering the it's on a mobile, but yeah, I suppose it depends on the network as well, doesn't it? Which I'm
Hey,
really-
So Jackie, I know Barkley is in the chat. We're sitting in lawn chairs next to me. He flew his Avata right between us in our lawn chairs.
Brilliant.
He gave me a haircut. There's no hair left. He
So,
right on my head.
Marcus, the thing is, Marcus, have you actually flown an Avata drone yet? Have you tried it?
No, I did not try it.
Lee,
Not
set him
not
up,
with
fix him up.
800,000 people around. I'm smarter than that.
Yeah.
Listen, Barkley did let me try out his goggles, Jackie. They worked.
Oh, on the goggles
Oh,
too.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Mickey was Marcus is tethering on 3G.
Mm.
3G, no, 3G. Does it still exist? All 3G.
Well,
gone
the
now.
good news is we didn't crash any drones. Nobody went in the water. Nobody had to go swimming.
That's
Oh,
good.
good.
All those drones in the air over the water, I'd be a bit
Ron,
worried.
didn't you fly today?
Well, we crashed where they crashed that one today, but
Yeah,
Oh,
we had too
yesterday-
many Avadas. I think if you get too many Avadas in the air at the same time, I think the signals interfere with each other.
Well, I think that's where when you unlock them to this channel thing, if you put one on, if you got more than three, you stuff.
Right.
You actually unlock it.
And we had 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 at one point. That's why I landed.
Yeah. Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Well, I flew the Nevada this week.
I saw. It was good.
Are you going to buy one, Ron?
Am I what?
Are you going to buy an Avata?
Well, we're thinking about it. We're discussing it as a financial decision, and we're going to call Jackie as one of our advisors on that drone.
You're one of our senior advisors, Jackie.
Yeah.
I fully recommend it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely say get one.
Yeah. I mean, I said to Jackie, we get the Avata, no going back. And was all right, was all right.
Love it.
And Jackie, I think I'm going to get that new goggles and new motion controller too.
Yeah, the new motion controller looks interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll place an order. I'm not going to get it to the end of April.
I was so amazed that when Jackie flew, when she was just sitting there and flying through that abandoned building. It was the control she had was just amazing, and how much fun she was having. I mean, it was you had that camera just sitting there aimed at you, and the editing was nice, and watching the drone chase and knocking the hoops down, it was. I commented on that, but that was a blast watching that one. You did good.
It's all part of it, though, isn't it? I mean, flying, you can you can dare to try things with Ivata that you couldn't with the other FPV.
Yeah, well, Drew put his guards on the DJI FPV and was going through some of the windows as well. He couldn't get through the smaller ones, but
everybody
was too big.
Was that Marcus?
And I went through a bush. Didn't affect it at all, did it?
Right.
Straight through a bush.
Everybody around here was calling the original FPV drone. They were calling it the potato.
Right. Among other names.
Hello, it's Gary. Gary, how you doing, Gary?
Why were they calling it a potato, Marcus?
I think because if you look at the top of it, it looks kind of like a potato, I think. That's the best I could come up with, Terry. I don't know.
Jack.
I'm going to have a look now and see.
Just call it Jack.
Yeah.
Mickey, I always sit down because I'd fall over if I just move too much. I'm going like this. And,
Potato, potato.
You say potato, I say potato.
Yeah.
I was looking to see it's mine's too far away. It's on the other side of the room.
Hey, we did set a South Florida drone meetup record today for number of drones in a formation. We had 18 drones in the air and got a picture of them all up there in the sky.
Wow. Steven's starting to be pretty impressed with that.
That must have been while I was getting paid to fly through the guy's coffee shop.
Could have been. I flew the DeMarco Mini 2 SE.
Brian said we've got to try manual mode. Brian, it's on my list of things to do. I'm not sure I'll do it in Spain, but you never know. As long as you get high enough, so I can hit that button, hit that panic button.
Exactly, pause button.
I've got the right remote control now. Hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
Gary Foster, show before the show. The show before the show.
Gary, how are you?
Before the hour before the hour before, yeah.
So 2 hours before Thursday Night Live is me for an hour, and that gives you time to get into your jammies, have a snack, and fall asleep before Ken Herron comes on.
Ken Herron, if you're watching, he didn't mean it. No, maybe he did mean it.
Yeah, Ken is so nice in person. I mean, he is really a nice person to, one-on-one. It's just like the second time I've met the guy, and he's just so nice in person too.
Well, we've asked Ken to come on the show, but he just Perhaps you don't think he's worthy. I don't know.
So what's this April Fool's that you got caught out?
Yeah, we want to know about the April Fool.
We need to know that.
No, I'm going to make Gary tell you.
No, that was
Come on.
Go on, Gary.
I wasn't there.
Okay, well, so you remember last year there was a certain orange drone that ended up at the bottom of the intracoastal waterway.
Yep.
If you've heard that story, you've probably seen the videos, right? In fact, Stevie Bronx was there again. The guy that recorded the whole original. But anyway, I can't remember the guy's name. He had one of those underwater drones.
Oh no, yeah, but Al brought.
He was there again. He was here again.
Yeah, no, Al brought me over. Yeah. And they said, "Hey, Marcus, come here." He goes. They started yelling, "Hey, they found it! They found your drone! They found it!" So I go running over, and they go, "Nah, April Fool." I mean, they had
That's
me
cruel.
sucked in, hook, line, and sinker. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yes, isn't they?
Well, I mean, it was a bit late in the day, but I thought we'll think of an April Fool.
Yeah.
I was going to see this Beatles tribute band last night, and I said to Sally, I said, "Oh, have you seen on the website what I'd actually done? I'd actually done a screenshot of the website and put it cancelled due to COVID."
I gotta head up to the room, get my bathing suit on, and go for a swim in the pool.
The baby's it's dark outside, you know. Have fun. Right, video time, methinks. Let's have a look. What we got here? Oh, yeah. DJIF, all this one was good.
So much fun,
Yeah, that was the day before. That was the Friday before. The hotel loves us. They let us take over the parking lot. That's the parking lot. That's the Hampton Hotel. And they just let us take over the parking lot, and it's amazing.
Cool.
That looked good. That was some fun. That was fun. That was the original potato chase.
Yeah.
Am I closer to you?
Yeah.
Oh. What are you up to? Mark, what are you doing?
Me and Mike, we're on the show.
Michael Wright.
Yeah.
Hello,
We're on
Mike.
Drone Seekers
He
Live.
said, come on over.
Yeah. Lee's been left out there because Lee's on his own. Lee posted and got in the lobby.
We're sharing. Michael Wright and I are sharing rooms, but he went
Yeah, Mike and
downstairs
Lee
so
are
that
roommates.
I wouldn't have any noise distracting me. So he's bugging Marcus instead.
Is there two more days there then with everyone, or what? What's the rest of it?
Go ahead, Lee.
Okay, tomorrow we're going out on the the charter fishing boat in the morning.
Wow.
And he lets us fly our drones from the fishing boat.
Yeah.
Go up on the top deck. So I'm going to take my Mini 3 Pro and fly it from there. I think there's 3 or 4 of us that are going to fly. And so that'll be fun too.
Is the boat going to be moving though, Lee, or not?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
up and down and left to right.
Yep, but he'll stop and slow down to let us launch and land. But you got to remember that where it takes off from is not where you want to return to home.
No,
You might be a mile down the road, down the ocean or whatever.
I think you can set your home point as your controller, can't you?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Here's the
You
thing.
still got to hand catch it.
Yeah,
And then have somebody else hand catch it because it's going to be tricky.
The other thing to
that'd be good
understand
fun.
is it's not dynamic.
It's tea time.
Yeah, you have to
Hello,
change
Dave.
the controller every time you move because it's not going to move with the controller.
Yeah, good thing.
Right. That's why you don't let the battery get low to where it says return to home, and you go, wait a minute.
Don't go in that direction. You'll go in that direction. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
I've seen so many YouTube videos where people forgot to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And, so one guy said, well, you just launched from the land. No, we're going to be way out there in the ocean. There's no land to take off from. It's just the boat.
We'll be about 40 miles out.
I don't know of any drone that has a dynamic home point. Do you, Lee? I've never heard of one.
No, not really. You go into the settings and say update home point to here.
That's right. Yeah.
Probably gonna lose.
But if your phone, if the drone loses connection, though, it resets the home point to where it regains. You got to be careful.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's good to know. I did not know that.
Gary says, take a big net with you and catch it in the air or fish it out in the ocean.
I see Max Air 420s in the chat. We were chasing him. That was amazing. He had a fixed wing plane that would fly for about anywhere from 7 to 15 minutes, and he was flying upside down, inverted. He was doing vertical. I mean, the guy is skilled. He was dancing that plane around, and the people that were doing real FPV drones, they had trouble staying up with him.
Max. This is Max right here.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
There he is.
He was flying the fixed wing that everybody was chasing.
Yeah. I've got pictures of that, but I haven't posted anything yet. I got video of it. The people on the beach, we were like, 100 yards away from the beach, and the people on the beach were, wow, look at that plane. Hey, what's chasing? And then some birds started chasing the drones and the bird and the plane. But Max, I mean, my hat's off literally to him. Because his skill, I mean, he's skilled with the FPV drones, the potato, the regular drones, but that plane is a whole nother game. And he was making fools out of these experienced FPV pilots, dancing that plane around and stalling and hanging upside down and flying upside down and zipping around. And then he'd come down like he's going to land, and then he would take off again.
Drones UK says hello from England. Well, I'm from England.
Well, you're from England. From England.
We're from England. We're from England.
We are Spain.
Right.
I'm from Spain.
Jackie, where are you from, Jackie?
Spain at the minute.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Yeah.
She comes from land down under.
Yeah. Where in England are you from? Drones UK, please.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the guy from
Drones UK. He says hello from England.
I can be in the land down under.
Yeah. Oh no, Yorkshire.
Mickey Moo, Yorkshire.
Mickey Moo.
Lee was upside down.
Land down under.
Whereabouts in Nottinghamshire?
Nice meeting you.
Oh, Nottinghamshire.
All right.
Oh,
See you back.
Yeah, whereabouts in Nottinghamshire?
So we should get everyone to get on their mobile phones, right?
Yeah.
So we can break a record. Get everyone there, everyone in the hotel on their mobile phones watching the show. Let's see how many watches we can get.
Told me 18 drones in the air.
I did. I told him 18 drones in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been part of that. It would have been 19 drones, but making money for that quick car show and coffee shop was more fun.
Brian's up in Scotland.
Yeah.
So we got Yorkshire, Nottingham, Scotland. I'm in Suffolk. Kev, you're in Northampton.
Northants. Yeah.
Yeah. We are.
You had Gary here from Canada.
From Canada.
Yeah. So you're going on a boat trip tomorrow. What are you two doing tomorrow then?
I'm not going on any boat trip, Jackie.
Why not?
I'm going on a
Go on the boat.
I don't really care about the fishing. I want to be able to fly a drone from there and hope that I get the drone back.
Because otherwise you might be very interested in fishing for your drone.
Yeah. Hey, I've got flyaway coverage on that drone, DJI. I'm sorry, the shark ate it.
Oh, he only started to fly last year.
All right, cool. It's a good hobby, isn't it? It's addictive.
Feedback.
It's not me, no, it's not me. It's Steve.
Somebody is echoing.
Sorry, it's Kev.
That's Terry.
Kev's not singing.
No, it's Steve.
It's a good beat.
Right, that better?
Wow.
That's better.
I couldn't have been.
Well, my microphone, it keeps, for some reason, it keeps unplugging itself. I don't know what's going on there. Microphone keeps.
Oh.
Yeah, sync again as well. No, we're good now. I think we're good. Right. Okay. Let's watch another video. What we got now? This one. Oh, yeah. Fire.
Wow, all started by
Yeah, that was good.
The fire video was from the Miko Ghost, the old codger, Dean Davis. He lived within miles of this fire. He used his Mavic 3 to zoom in because he was like 5-6 miles away from the fire himself, and so his neighborhood was on a standby alert for evacuation. And so he was putting the drone up in the air every few hours and capturing the video. He sent me 63 gigabytes of files from his Mavic 3, and I went through there and narrowed it down to just that footage. And then I used the Mini 3 Pro to do here's what it looks like now. And it was a foggy day when I flew, so it kind of looked like smoke, kind of like that effect. But Dean made that video possible by giving me his footage for the of the actual fire and the firefighting. And no, that was not Max Air flying the plane out there with the drones chasing. But no, it was very. I was trying to use epidemic sound, and I was trying to set the mood to make it more of a somber, recollection. And several people up there in that area said it really brought back memories of how scary it was, because this fire burned for almost a week.
Wow.
That's amazing, isn't it?
So,
And it tells you why you should have a fire extinguisher in your vehicle all the time, because the guy's catalytic converter caught the weed on fire, is what they're saying. And I carry a 4-pound fire extinguisher with me all the time for putting out other people's fires.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it?
Wakefield. I was actually in Wakefield last week. Last Tuesday I was in Wakefield. Not last Tuesday before. So.
Yeah, you could see that smoke for 20, 30, 40 miles away. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. There was a few properties damaged in that fire.
Well, it said 1,000 or something, didn't it?
Yeah, there was. I heard one count that said 3 or 4 houses were destroyed. Another one said it was a half a dozen. So, but nobody got killed. Nobody got injured. The firefighters, they were bringing in firefighters from all over the Texas, and the Texas Parks and Wildlife people brought in their firefighters. They had the tankers that were dropping the fire retardant. The helicopters were scooping the water up from the nearby lake, and then coming in and dropping the water back over there. I mean, it was amazing.
I mean, you get some pretty high temperatures in Texas, don't you? I mean, what's the highest temperature you've ever known in Texas?
100, Fahrenheit. We're looking at summertime up in the 90s most of the time, but occasionally we'll do above 100, 103, 105. Around there. It doesn't get that hot compared to Las Vegas or Arizona, where they're 110 degrees, 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow. Is that
Bob Dempsey, I was talking to Bob. I gave him a ride back from the activity this morning. And, and he said, yeah, we keep our house in the 80 degree, mark, and it's 110, 115 outside. And I said, that's too warm for me.
Get used to it though, wouldn't you?
I mean, he got used to it. He said he's been there for 49 years, I think. So he's gotten used to the temperature.
What does that work out to? About 100 degrees? What is about, 60? No, what is that? What is 100 degrees?
But lob off 30, and that gives you a rough conversion, doesn't it?
So it's 100, 50. That's not that hot, though, is it? Is it?
Oh, but it's the dryness, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very dry, very dry.
Yeah. Whereas it can be quite dry in Spain, though, can't it? I mean, certain parts of Spain it's quite dry.
We've got big fires going on at the moment up north.
Yeah, that's right.
Bad ones.
So I always thought that up north was more sort of. I mean, this is what I can never understand, because obviously you got northern Spain is like, typically southern France, isn't it? But southern France, you get more rain in northern Spain, don't you?
Yeah, we haven't had much rain, have we, Terry? That's the trouble. It's been
very
really
little,
dry,
very little rain.
You don't want rain. I don't want him.
Good.
I got to think through 34 days. It's in 34 days.
Could do with just a few days here and there. Rain would be fine.
Well, yeah, you need some rain. I mean, have some of ours, and we get plenty.
Yeah, we need more rain in Texas too, because the lake they use to put that fire out is down to like 5% capacity right now.
Wow.
Because of the drought. So they wouldn't have enough water right now. I put a video up. It's called Medina Lake. I've got a video on my channel showing it was, I think I flew it January 1st, and it shows how low it was. And at that point, it was like 6.9% low of capacity. And you can see all the docks hanging off the side of the banks. There's not much water there. They would not have had the water right now to put that fire out if it happened right now.
Yeah, we've had a nice day. I mean, Mark said it's 7 degrees here right now. But yeah, that's about right.
So Jackie, have you ordered the motion controller too?
No. I'm quite happy with what I got at the minute. So
I mean,
reverse, Jackie, reverse.
I mean, DJI. I got an email from DJI. I'm not sure what it was.
It said, "Steve, we want your money."
Mine was
Everyone got that email.
They give me
That's the original one.
A £60 voucher off it.
Yeah, that's it. But no, you could just lean, turn it on the spot, and drive out forwards.
Mike's at his house. Mike's ordered. It's already been delivered to his house.
I won't get it till Thursday. Won't be home till Thursday.
No, it's not available here until the end of April.
Oh.
But I can wait.
Well, they told me April 27th, and it came in 3 days.
Okay. Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why you couldn't ship it to the hotel.
Right.
I'll have to check DJI's website. I mean, I haven't heard nothing from them. I mean, they just said that's what it was. All right, okay, well, I can wait.
I think Terry's going to get one.
What's that? Levata?
Well,
no, I don't think you'll get one.
I do. I do.
Terry loves the potato.
Yeah, he's got one of them. See?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Got the goggles. Oh.
Which goggles? Hey, Jackie.
Well, you've got any goggles. It doesn't matter, does it?
Hey, Levata.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, now, Terry, what level that?
I keep telling you guys that Terry Haas does not screw around. Does not screw around.
Me? Small to secret. Can you keep a secret? I can keep a secret.
I tried to. I said to Steve, "Can you keep a secret?" I was going to wait until Tuesday and then fly up behind you. I've been using it with the
everything's got a Levata mad,
and it's easy to fly backwards and everything.
Brilliant.
I love flying with it with that.
Oh yeah, because you've still got the FPV. You got the FPV controller, but I had to get another one. But I had one, sold it.
Yeah, good.
Right, video time. Video time.
Video speak to you about it as well, Jackie.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Now this is how you fly. Lee can.
That was a goal and a touchdown.
That's how you fly the Levata. Fly it, crash, fly.
That was the Avata. I used turtle mode to flip it back up. That was the Central Texas drone meetup that happened last month.
Last week.
Okay, did it? Well, it obviously did. Yes, it did.
Well, I picked it up, flew it back, and that drone is just. My confidence level is so much higher with the Avata compared to the DJI FPV drone.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Lee.
It's indestructible. No, stop talking, Lee. You've got a point to Terry.
Oh, right. Yeah, we've got a point to Terry.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's...
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
I was talking to a friend the other day, female, Caroline, her name is.
Sweet Caroline.
She said to me, she said, here, tell. Last night, she said, the girls and I went out to a ladies' night at the strip club. And one of the girls wanted to impress the rest of us. So she pulled out a £10 note, or a $10 note, if you like, but £10 note. And when the male dancer came over to us, my friend licked the £10 note and stuck it to his bum cheek. Not to be outdone, another friend pulls out a £20 note, calls the guy back, licks the £20 note and sticks it to his other bum cheek. In another attempt to impress the rest of us, my third friend, as Caroline saying, pulls out a £50 note, calls the guy over and licks the £50 note. Now, I'm worried about this now, Caroline says. I'm worried about the way things are going. But fortunately, she just stuck it to one of his bum cheeks again. My relief was short-lived. And seeing the way things were going, the guy races over to me. Now everyone's attention was focused on me. And I don't like that at all. But anyway, all focused on me. And the guy's egging me on to try and top the £50. My brain was churning as I reached to my wallet. What do I do? What do I do? The woman in me took over, says Caroline. I got out my ATM card, swiped it down the crack of his arse, grabbed the 80 quid and left.
Terry's joke of the week.
Terry.
Which reminds me of my daughter.
Caroline laughed.
My daughter sent me a message the other day. She said, I went to the garage the other day. Do you want to put air in the tyres? She said it cost me £1.50 to put air in my tyres at £1.50. She said,
Alexis.
That's inflation, boy.
I was joking.
Oh dear.
Well,
I thought she was serious. So that was the thing. I was like, £1.50. Hello.
Alexis is going to tell us about her Avada. She's got it.
Oh, hello.
Tell the story, Alexis.
What a day. Well, let me show you what. Let me show you.
She's that got lost on top of the condo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
She's
Not
grabbing.
Well, Terry, do you know why you should never try to write with a dull lead pencil?
Why?
There's no point to it.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Alexis.
We were flying the Atlantic Ocean, and there was a gated community that I did not know about. I thought I'd go down and check it out. So I was circling around. I thought, well, I'll cut between these two condos. And then suddenly my drone just started tumbling out of the sky.
No.
Fortunately, I wasn't like over the pool or beach. So it just started tumbling. I could see it in the goggles. And that's how I could find it, because I replayed it in the goggles. See what roof I hit. It was an orange roof. So Billy Kyle, he went on a recon mission, and he says it's not on the roof. So that gave me hope, because I thought, well, then it should be on the ground. I don't have to try to get on somebody's roof. And so I'll be posting all that on my YouTube channel after I get home. And this young man took me in his car, and we had quite a spell trying to get past the gated community guard people that we called on the thing.
The guards didn't like it.
No, they didn't want to let us in.
Yeah.
No.
And so I got out of the car, and I was going to squeeze between this case and the gate. And so then I went to the camera that was on the part where he was sitting in the car. I went around and put my face up there, and I said, hello, hello. And so that it said access granted. The gate opened. So he drove through. I jumped back in the car. We drove to the clubhouse, and we got out and started looking. And then some gal by the name of Janice Day, who lives there and is on the board, came out and says, "You're not supposed to be driving, flying drones around here, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "No, we know what we're doing. We're FAA professional." Part 107, had to explain her what all that was. I hugged her and squeezed her and told her how beautiful she was. And I got a photo of her holding my drone. Well, we hadn't found the drone at that point. And she says, well, so we started walking around looking on the roof, and it wasn't there. And then I found it right at the front door of the clubhouse in the lawn.
Wow.
I found my
right.
drone. And look, there's no prop there. See, there's a prop there, but there's no prop here.
Oh, right.
So the theory is the prop disintegrated while I was flying, and of course it tumbled.
That's why it tumbled. Yeah.
Yeah, and she found my battery on the sidewalk. It popped out of the drone when it hit the roof.
Yeah, see, a lot of people saying that.
She thought this was an ink cartridge for a printer.
She's now busy trying to find a printer that to come out of.
She found this and she said, I showed it to my husband and I said, honey, is this an ink cartridge to a printer? He goes, I don't know what that is. And of course, they never seen the name Eluxus before.
No.
And they didn't know what Avada meant. I told her she should take a drink. No, I didn't really. So, anyway, so she found the battery, and then when we were walking around, I found my drone with no prop in it, disintegrated. So that's the idea of why it just tumbled.
That would do it.
It's the most amazing and hopeless feeling watching in your goggles.
Steve knows.
I'm the expert at smashing advances. I smashed mine into a roof, literally full pelt. Smashed it into a roof.
Bounced, didn't it?
And it bounced off the roof and landed in a hedge. And then I picked it up.
It could have landed in that pool that you saw too. But it didn't.
Exactly, very easily.
Oh yeah, or if I had made it.
Other side of the building.
Well, actually, just before that, before I was over this gated community, I flew out over the ocean. I was out beyond the beach.
I'm glad it didn't happen at that point.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I did that too.
That would have
Jackie
been
specializes in flying over the ocean, don't you, Jackie?
Yeah.
Yes, no. Definitely not.
And
I wouldn't be
Alexis
going
is
out on the fishing boat.
Alexis is a fellow Texan as well.
Yes.
Well, at least you got the drone back. That's the main thing.
Yes, recoverable.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, because there's nothing worse. I mean, I know Steve flew his went in the water. But he got a new drone out of it. And Steve got a new drone, so.
Yeah.
The thing is gone.
It's gone. It was just dirt, I guess.
Yeah, yes it was. I thought it dinged it.
Her drone is perfect.
Yeah. I'll tell you, they're quite robust.
It had a mark on it.
Well, I believe you, but it must have just been a mark.
How far did it fall then? How high up was it when it fell?
There was about a 8-story building, 10-story building.
Oh, wow.
You were 50 feet above that, or 100
Oh
feet.
yeah, I was
100
probably
250 feet.
Probably every bit of that.
How much is that in meters?
And
it survived. This thing fell 250 feet.
Yeah, and hit a roof.
It hit a ceramic roof, a Spanish tile roof. Okay.
Wow.
That's all the Spanish
on my YouTube channel. Once I get it off the SD card, I'm gonna put it on my channel, and I'll edit some photos in if I can find time.
Really?
Oh my god, it's the most hopeless feeling to see your drone just
Yeah.
and I'm grabbing the sticks and I'm trying everything, going no. And then I get the goggles off, and there's not a single soul from the whole group near me.
They'll run away. It crashed the drone. Let's go.
When I found this, I said, "Thank you, Lord."
Thank you very much.
Does anyone put their telephone number on their batteries? Interesting.
Telephone number.
I put mine on all of my drones.
It depends on where it lands. I may not want them to have my phone.
I think I've got them on my battery too.
You've got a what, Jackie?
I've got my
very
digital card on
And
the drone.
I gave my backup Avada to Jim Beauchart, so I'd have just been SOL. I would have had to start all over.
Someone said that Hot Rod and Dave tells us he's had a stock prop explode on his Avata. I'm not sure how it explodes, but
stock prop.
It's amazing. It's gone.
Indian flower. Look bulletproof. Yeah, I think they are pretty bulletproof, to be fair.
These
Alexis,
suckers are really built.
what's your
Had that
channel
been my
called?
DJI FPV, I'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
Alexis, what's your channel called? Your YouTube channel?
Condo Busters.
channel.
Oh, just my first name, Alexis. E-L-L-E-X. You can sing it to the Nestle song. E-L-L-E-X.
I'm going to look you up.
Right here.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, if I can find
We'll check it out.
There you go. Just spell Alexis. You'll find it.
Okay. Brilliant. We'll check that one out later.
Yeah, going to come and look that one up.
Another channel for me to subscribe to. Hey, why not? I forget
We should have Alexis on the show, Steve.
Check out my channel
Yes.
too.
Come on.
On this one.
When you get back home, we'll get you on the show. Be a guest on the show.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd be honored.
Right, there we are.
I'm always on Uncle Bill's show. I don't know if he's having one tonight. I don't think so. Maybe. Live stream from wherever we are.
Decided to come over.
Brilliant.
Oh, okay.
Right, time for one more video, do you think? Yeah, of course, we've always got time for another video. Yeah.
Uno mas.
Right, well, I'll have ours here. Here we go.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
Behind Yellowstone. Next day.
That's way out in West Texas.
It's like the Mahoya Desert, isn't it, Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could see it. Oh, yeah. It's harrowing. I was just like, no. I felt like I was flying my airplane and I was going.
Hey guys, I'm going to mute us here, so you guys.
All
can
right, I'm just saying, Marcus.
Bye, Marcus.
Almost missed my Marcus sitting next to him about 12 inches away.
Shut up! I'm doing a show.
keep thinking Elvis was going to start singing that with that tune. Yeah, that music was actually called. I forgot what it was called now. It was called. Hang on. I've lost it. It's called the Granny Dance by Scuba Dive. That music, by the way.
Yeah, I subscribe to Epidemic Sound, and I try to get the music to match the mood that I want to set, to go with it. If I want an action, fast-paced moving, I want it slow, change the transitions to go with the beat of the music. I used to do 20, 30-minute videos. Nobody ever watched them.
No. I use Flight of the Bumblebee on my
3 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. That's it.
Yeah,
indeed.
Indeed.
Right, well, I think that's Lee. Thanks for joining us. must be those gone lunchtime. I'll take you.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It was fun.
Thank you for joining us, Lee. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, and we'll let you go back to enjoy your boat trip tomorrow. Don't lose your phone.
I heard a rumor they were supposed to be getting some pizza in, so I can go down to the bus. They've eaten it already.
Marcus, pizza.
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 I didn't hear you, Terry.
Is that pizza or BLT?
I think we're going out for fish tonight.
Lobster.
Fish and chips.
It's a chippy round there, Marcus.
Oh, there's some pretty good fish and chips here. Grouper.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chip shops.
Yeah.
Kev likes the sound of that.
Pineapple on pizza is a big no for me.
Yes. Pineapple on pizza, yes.
No.
I totally agree. I'm with you, Jackie.
Pineapple pizza for lunch today. It's lovely.
Pineapple and Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I've done that combination before.
Yeah. Hawaiian. Lovely.
I had turkey for my dinner.
Well, if I ever travel to Europe, I'm going to have to come check out all you folks and go visit.
Yep.
Do that.
Alexis took your picture.
Hey.
Hello.
I like Alexis. I'm going to go and watch her channel right now.
Yeah, we're going to watch her channel indeed. Yeah.
I'm going to watch your channel right now.
You can come watch your channel.
Good
How
night,
have we not
Alexis.
discovered you before?
Right. We're going to go.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us and enjoy the rest of Florida. And we're not jealous at all. We are.
Yeah.
We're going to stay. I'm going to stay a few more days down here. Michael Wright and I are going to head tomorrow. We're going to head south and do some sightseeing, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the Keys, whatever. So we're going to enjoy it. And I'm not heading back to Texas until he's heading back on Wednesday, but I'm not going to head back until probably Friday.
Well, the thing is, you've got that far, 1,300 miles. I mean, I would leave her.
Well, I had a friend of mine that I've known from Canada who's living down in Cocoa Beach near Orlando. He's right there by Kennedy Space Center. And he made a comment, are you going to be anywhere near me? And I said, it depends on if somebody offers me a free place to stay, their couch or bed. I got a nice bed you can use to stay. And okay, I'll come.
Cool. That's right.
Right, okay. Lee, catch you on the show hopefully next week. And
okay.
Until next week.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Lee.
Bye-bye.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.